Hello po. Hello po. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Magandang hapon po. Ito po si Pilcor Ellen. Live tayo ngayon po. Pasok na po kayo, pasok. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Magandang umaga po. Magandang gabi. Kahit saan sulok kayo sa mundo, yung mga OFWs natin na saan-saang sulok sa mundo, magandang araw, magandang gabi, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Sana'y nasa magandang kalagayan kayong lahat. At dito lamang tayo sa Pilcor Ellen. Ito lamang ang channel na walang kinikilingan. Pawang katotohanan lamang ang pagbulay-bulayan natin dito. Okay? So, ngayong araw, pag-usap-usapan natin ang pinasa na bill ni Congressman Pulong Duterte. Okay? Si Duterte. Dito tayo kay Pulong Duterte. Nagpasa siya ng bill, panukalang batas, may patungo sa drug test. Itong batas niyang pinasa ay ano yan? Panukalang House Bill number 10 House Bill number 8. Pumasa siya ng bill sa Supreme Court ng House Bill 10744. Ito ang bill na kasado na ito sa Supreme Court, sa iyang request doon. Itong bill na ito ay patungkol sa drug test. Okay? So, papasado na ito, suportado din ni VP Sara ang batas na ito. At saka pwede na natin na masasabi, sana ay maliwanagan na tayo sa mga akusasyon dito sa mga government officials na gumagamit ng ipagbabawal na gamot. Okay? So sana na may maliwanagan na tayo dito at mas maganda, mas madali, pabilis-bilisan. Okay? So, gusto na, suportado itong bill ni Pulong Duterte, Congressman Pulong Duterte. Suportado ito kay Vice President VP Sara Duterte. Okay? So, at saka hinahamon din ni Basti Duterte si President Bongbong Marcos at saka si Sandro Marcos na magpa-drug test sila. Pero yung pinakabago niyang hamon kay Sandro is one-on-one sila sa Luneta magpa-drug test. Pero walang sumagot sa kabilang party, sa kabilang pamilya. Kaya yun ang anuhan natin na kung hindi sila kakasa sa hamon ng mga Duterte, anong ibig sabihin dyan? Anong ibig sabihin na kung ayaw nilang kumasa sa hamon ng mga Duterte? Okay? So, anyway, bago tayo magsimula, nagsimula na tayo pero bago tayo to go on deeper, gusto din nila pag-usapan din natin itong nasa likod. Ang tatay nila, okay? Si former President Rodrigo Duterte. Okay? So, sabi ng may mga statement ang mga congressman na mga attack dogs sa kay Tamba. Bakit daw hindi dumalo sa hearing sa Kongreso si Pangulong Duterte? Yun ang sagot, ayun ang tanong nila. Bakit naman ayaw naman ni Pangulong Duterte magpunta sa Kongreso? Wala naman yan. Kasi according to President Duterte, wala namang magagawa yung Kongreso diyan. Kung hinahamon sila kay former President Duterte na mag-file na sila ng file na sila ng kaso patungkol sa akusasyon nila against former President Duterte. Pero hanggang ngayon, wala silang kasong pinasa. Kaya, ayaw mag-attend si Duterte. Ayaw, sabi na niya yan dati pa. Excuse me, mga kababayan ko. Ayaw na niyang dumalo sa Kongreso para yun lang sa sa AJK hearing. Kung napatunayan ninyo na may kasalanan siya, mag-file kayo ng kaso kay haharapin niya. Yun lang ang sabi niya. Okay? So, dapat sana itong mga attack dogs dito sa Kongreso at saka sa Malacanang, pag-isip-isipan naman ninyo, hindi naman kayo sobra, ha? Okay. So, dito na, hindi pwede yung mga attack dogs na hindi din mag-isip. Mag-isip naman kayo. Isip-isip lang ng konti. Okay. So, dito naman tayo sa kay Bato de la Rosa. General Bato de la Rosa, nagtanong naman siya bakit may hearing na naman na tapos naman itong hearing na ito doon sa Kongreso at saka sa Senado during the time that when I was a PNP General, Chief of Police. Now, inulit-ulit na naman nila, kaya si General Bato de la Rosa din ay ayaw magpunta. Kaya, kasuhan na ninyo sila kung gusto ninyo. It is just only mainly, according to them, it is mainly a political harassment. Okay? Bakit? Wala namang magagawa yung mga congressman dyan at saka sa Senado. Ano man lang yan political harassment or pangbababoy lang sa social media, sa media ang gustong mangyari nitong mga taong ito. Okay? So dito tayo sa hamon nila sa mga Marcos family na magpa-drug test na tayo sa Lunita, pero hanggang ngayon wala pang kumakasa. Kaya mga kababayan ko, mga retired generals natin, mga kababayan ko dyan sa Pilipinas, it's high time for you to decide what to do. Okay? So it's high time for you to decide what to do because hindi na ito tama. And may bagong expose itong beautiful woman na si Cathy Binag na mostly she said probably around 10% in Congress is involved in using this pinagbabawal na gamot. Yun ang sabi niya. I don't believe it, but I want to believe it. I want to believe her accusation if right after drug test. Okay? So, sana naman, pakinggan naman, itong very vocal dyan na babaeng parang ritukada ang mukha, kung hindi naman mukha, ilong. Parang kalmado siya sa bill na pinasa ni Pulong Duterte. Palagi ninyong inakusahan si Pulong Duterte, si Scarpio, na mga drug lords sila. Tingnan natin, kasi bihira naman yung drug lords na hindi tumikim na yata ng mga produkto nila. Kasi paano mo malalaman kung high quality yung binibinta mo? Babayad ka lang ng mahal na presyo at hindi mo alam kung high quality ang binibinta mo kung hindi mo tikman. Diba? Tama ba yan? Okay. So, dito, itong apat na magkapatid, tatlong magkapatid, sabay na ang tatay nila, apat sila magpa-drug test. Willing sila, si former President Duterte, Vice President Sara Duterte, Congressman Pulong Duterte, and Mayor Basti Duterte of Davao. Willing silang magpa-drug test in public. with a third person na witness during sa examination day, drug test period. Okay? So, dito natin malalaman ang katotohanan. Huwag na tayong palaging mag-akusa-akusa, bato-bato ng mga issue na gumagamit. Ayaw ko rin ng palagi lang tayong magtapon ng issue kay BBM, tapon naman ng issue kay Pulong, tapon naman ng issue kay Basti, tapon naman ng issue kay Sandro, ayaw ko na ganon. Kasi hindi na tayo mga bata. At saka, makita din natin kung may gumagamit o wala. Alam na natin kung gumagamit ang isang tao o hindi. Kasi, through his decision making and their action and the way they act, you can determine that there's something in them. So ganun ang gusto kong makikita dito. Na we will accuse them of using all the substance after the examination. But if the Marcoses will not ayaw nilang hindi sila kumasa sa hamon ng mga Duterte, but there is a bill they should have to. Okay? So they should have to kasi para silang bingi, pipi. Walang salita, walang kilos, parang walang narinig. Kaya dapat lang tama itong ginawa. This is a very smart move ni Congressman Pulong Duterte na nagpasa siya ng bill. Kahit mauna pa siya doon, hindi siya takot. Bakit? If you don't have done anything wrong, so wala kang katakutan. Pero yung mga parang may mga nangyari sa buhay na nagpanik yung mga tao, especially yung taga-Congress. Parang panig na panig sila sa bill na ito. Kawawa naman itong mga congressman na ito, oy. Kaya kailangan at pang-counteract nila na video dito sa pinasa ni Pulong na bill, House Bill number 10744, mandating a drug test to all government officials. It's either appointed or elected, they should have to undergo a drug test. So that is very good. That is very good move. Now, if they will not undergo a drug test, I think we will not allow. All the Filipinos must say that we will not allow them to continue in service if they will not undergo a drug test. So that is it. That is a bill. That is a law. That is already pinabatas na niyan. Kailangan sundin natin. Okay? So hindi lang kayo ang dapat masunod. Kailangan din ninyong masunod ang mga Pilipino. Ang mamamayang Pilipino, no matter how poor we are, kailangan din tayong pakinggan ninyo. Hindi lang kayo ang dapat namon pakinggan. Pangunahan na natin, dapat na sana simulahan na yung drug test na yan in public with President Duterte and President Bongbong Marcos para susundan naman natin kay BP Sara. Okay? At saka sundan naman natin kay Sandro. Tapos sundan naman natin kay Pulong. Sundan naman natin sa dalawang anak. Okay? Si Basti naman ay si Lisa Marcos. Kailangang isabay din yan siya. We want her to be included in the drug test because there is this rumor which is disseminating in the social media that she offered, according to Katibinag, that during the time she offered Katibinag some like a white substance in a little pouch. So it is also, she is also included in the drug test because so that we will know that the Malacanang Palace should be drug-free in the future, soon. If she is there and she is a drug user, it's not good. Okay? Now, by the way, I would like to call out our men in uniform, generals who are in service, Armed Forces of the Philippines, PNP, NBI, the CIDG. We heard a rumor that there is drug activities in Malacanang. Why don't you check in there? Why don't you read the Malacanang? Why you keep on reading KOJC in Davao? When in fact, we need to check Malacanang. There is a party there, drug party, I think. And what is that? Fireworks, they will like that one. They used to have a concert. Now, this these are the activities. These are all the activities for rich people. But if you are a public servant, mga utusan kayo ng mga mamamayang Pilipino, kaya kayo nakaupo dyan. Kung ayaw ninyong utusan sa mga mamamayang Pilipino, kung ayaw kayong pakialam, huwag kayong uupo dyan. You have to maintain your prominent, wealthy life. Because if you are government officials, you are not supposed to be wealthy life in there. Party, million ang gamit ninyo. Hindi yan, it's not acceptable to the Filipino people, especially this time that there are so many Filipino people having difficulties to feed even 3 times a day their family. Okay? So I hope you, but it seems this first family, I do not care about those poor Filipinos. They only care about what they can use every night and what they could. You could just imagine there is a picture in social media that the president is going to eat one whole tuna with all the mixed ingredients and mixed what is this, very delicious and very, but how much is that, and why don't you feed yourself in a simple menu so that you can use other money to support other Filipinos who are in need? You don't care, I know, because you born in a silver spoon. You do not know how poor survive every day. Okay? So that's why unusually, not just because you born in a silver spoon or gold spoon, but usually for those who are drug victims, drug users, their behavior do not care. According to Kati Binay, I will borrow her words, she said, even the daughter is raped, they don't care. Even if their mother has an illness which is very serious, for example, cancer, they don't care. They only care with themselves. They can use something that will satisfy themselves. Okay, so that's why we want to have this drug test in public soon. We do not like to have it to wait for a long time. We want it soon na. And this House Bill 10744 is requiring all the government officials to have drug tests every 6 months. So I love this. Congressman Pulong, your move is very beneficial to the country. And now, since the government officials are drug-free person, they must have to watch their constituents also. So that is the important in this bill. Because this time, if you could look at it, they don't care so much with their constituent about this drug. Yeah. Mind you this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is how I observe people nowadays in some communities. That even the local officials, they don't care so much about drug users in their community. Unless the policeman could catch them one. But sometimes also, there are some policemen, they will catch them because they have some other, I don't want to confirm it, but observation wise, not all policemen are bad. There are so many who are good also. Okay, so that is it. So, yun, sana naman sa ngayong araw na ito, linggo tayo ngayon, baka bukas na, baka ngayon linggo, kakasana sila at Monday or even next week, simulahan na yung drug testing. Ayaw na namin, hindi na kami pwedeng maghintay na matagal pa. Gusto na naming simulaan na kaagad. Why? Fair play ito. Mr. President, Mr. Marcos, we'll just call up your attention. This is fair play kasi ang accusation marami na sa social media. We want you to prove yourself. We want you to prove yourself, your wife, your children, that your family is drug free. Okay? And then another thing that I would like to add in here, the sister who is very talkative in social media, the sister who is very fun of having retokada in the face, Botox is everywhere, and sometimes sometimes facial deformation is, sometimes we could notice it. Now, this is personal. I'm sorry to tell you, but I can say that because I do not like her action pretending that she is protecting BP Sara, but not sincere. I could see that insincerity is there. Bakit parang hindi ko nagustuhan siya? You know why? She was the one who go with Bongbong Marcos to Davao to convince Sara Duterte to join with their unit team. Pero nagiging unitae ngayon. Okay? So, she was the one, and they were a friend, I know. But I don't know why they're a friend that when I look at it, she is very older than BP Sara. So, you know what? These Dutertes are very respectful. Marcos and Amy is older than BP Sara. Okay? So, but anyway, that is the story. But supposedly, she defend BP Sara, but whenever there are some attacks with BP Sara, she just say, sobra naman kayo dyan. Dapat hindi ninyo paganyan si BP Sara. Ganun lang ang protection mo kay BP Sara. Sus Mariosep. If not BP Sara join your brother, for sure you cannot come into the open now. But I am happy also because of that you won that election. We know that you're not capable of public servant. You're not capable to sit as president unless you will show us a negative result of drug test. Okay? So I hope you will answer the call of the Dutertes and the clamor of the people. This situation, this drug test situation, because Pulong is a congressman, she has the right to file that bill, because he know that the clamor of the people. Now this time, it's not the Duterte is you are going to listen now. You have to listen to the people. The Filipinos are clamoring for your transparency, especially your mental health and health condition, total health condition. Okay? So it's not a joke. Now we need to wait for 4 years with this kind of leader, which is it has an unstable mind, unstable mentality. And good if the wife is stable, but as we look at it, the wife also is not stable mentality. Okay, and if the rumor is true, even the children, we cannot rely on their mental ability. Okay, so by this time, I hope they will listen, because I know that it's not the Dutertes are calling their attention. The Dutertes are just doing their duty to do the action first, because they are very popular government officials. Okay? But you have to follow, because you are the sitting officials now, President Marcos, and your son and your other children. So we need to know the health stability of your family. Now the clamor is not the Duterte anymore. You have to answer. You have to show transparency. You have to answer the clamor of the Filipino people. Please do it now. Okay? So if you will not do, and if you will not answer this clamor to the Filipino people, then it's high time for you to resign being the president of the Philippines. Okay? So people has no more trust to you. Except those who are the same group who are around with you. But Filipino people now never trust you anymore. So do it now, because if the only thing that our trust will be back to you is you can show your negative result during examination. Please do it now. Soon. We don't want to wait longer. And retired generals are waiting for your answer. Not only the Filipino people, the ordinary citizen, but all the retired generals too are waiting for you. Now, I hope you will listen this. Do not ignore. Do not ignore. If you want to sit down until the end of your term, please accept this challenge to you. Accept it. But if you don't want to sit down for another 1 year, do not accept the challenge. That's as simple as that. Because Filipinos will not let you continue your presidency if you will not go for drug testing. You could just imagine. I will have to talk about one more time regarding this, why this challenge come up. Because at first, it was only said by President Duterte that there is one candidate who is a cocaine user. It's a Coca-Cola user, sorry. And another thing there, second is this PDEA agent operation, pre-operation at PDEA with Jonathan Morales. And the third is the coming out of this video of a man who is sniffing this white substance. We do not know what is this. And the fourth one is that araw ng kagitingan, there is a what is this? White substance or residue under your nose. And it seems, even if we will look at your picture on that time, on that day, it seems that you had just finished doing something foolishness in there. because your face is parang, iwan ko. I do not know how to describe that. Now, that araw ng kagitingan, that is the Heroes Day sa Pilipinas. Yun ang pinapakita mo sa mga heroes natin. Nagli-lead ka ng bansa, tapos kakatapos mo lang anong ginagawa mo. Okay? So, nakita yung residue na white sa baba ng ilong mo. Yun ang panglima, itong si Cathy Binag, itong pinaka-latest na she testified that through her eyes she saw you using it even in a short distance. You were using with your friends. Okay? So, meaning you're in a group. Now, even your presidential secretary, according to her, is also a user. Now, we should have to have a drug test. Huh? We don't allow drug users to lead our country. The Philippines is very tired of the politicians who ripped the Philippines. You're ripping the Philippines. Huh? Okay? So, yun ang pinakasad na situation ngayon sa Philippines. Hindi natin alam na sa darating na mga araw, alam na natin na mayroon pang issue isa. Bago tayo magpunta sa kabila. And one thing, pang-anim, mayroong isang PSG, yung bang security in Malacanang. PSG na according to the news, he commits suicide. And then when the blogger Maharlika talked to that she committed suicide, Cathy Binag answered, if it's true that kung totoo na nag-commit suicide siya, pero parang hindi. Yun ang sagot niya. So makakaduda yan. But now, later on, lately, 2 days ago, kinukonfirm ng source ni Maharlika that he commits suicide. No, it's not, he didn't commit suicide, but they ran the Malacanang, especially the woman in Malacanang, the Butod Froggy in the Malacanang, ran after the head of that PSG. Why? I will tell you why. If you're new here, you do not know yet. Because that PSG, the official of the PSG, has having an affair. Because she is very high. Maybe she do not know that she was with the PSG officials, and suddenly it was a mistake. It's not purposely. That PSG seen her that nagtsuktsakan daw. Ano ba yung tsuktsakan ba dyan? Iwan ko ba yan? Basta kayo nang ano dyan? Nakipagtsuktsakan daw yung froggy lady, na very beautiful lady in Malacanang, sa PSG officials. Tapos naka-witness yung PSG na sinasabi nilang nagpatiwakal na hindi naman. Kung hindi, pinuruhan yan. Okay? So, dito tayo sa message. Mayroon, dito, Dutay, godfather of illegal. We do not know. Now, godfather of illegal. I don't think so. But if you are going to see this smuggler, what do you think of smuggling activities? Is it not illegal, Mr. Dimitri? Isn't not illegal for those who are smuggling? Now, smugglers nowadays are family of these people in Malacanang. So what do you think is that? Isn't not illegal? Now, if Duterte accepted this pogo before, but it's not illegal, it is a license for it's licensed game. And now there are so many illegals during this administration of pogo. You know why? Because they don't care, because they're one of it. Okay? So I don't like that we are fair here. Okay, as I said, to protect Bongbong Marcos' presidency, he must have to undergo drug testing. So that the accusation of the people may stop right then. And then after the drug test is done. Now, we do not like to have, we're here in other country, but our president has some issues that the user of this very expensive substance. Now, can we protect him? Of course not, because we do not know. That's why, to be proud of our president, this is, I told you, I am fair in here. To be proud of our president, Bongbong Marcos, we have to know. We have to be transparent. We will say, oh no, there is a legal drug testing that he is negative. Do not rely on invalid dissemination of information. But if he is not transparent, if he will not undergo a drug testing, what can we say? Nothing. And then even in our own mind, we will say that maybe he is one because he never undergo this drug testing. So that's why we are fair here. Do not just accuse of former President Duterte of a illegal godfather. No, I don't think so that. One thing that I would like to answer you, Mr. Dimitri. If he is a godfather of illegal, if you are illegal in gaming or in drug, I'm sure Duterte is very rich now. He must not live in Davao as a city in Mindanao. He must have a mansion now or whatever mansions that they have. But if you are going to Davao, because I went there several times already, if you are going to Davao and try to check former President Duterte's house, it's an old house. It is very good house. During that that house is new, I think that's a wonderful and beautiful house on the time. But now it's still beautiful, but it's an old house. It's not new. Wala siyang mga mansion sa Forbes Park, wala siyang mansion sa America, wala siyang... And he is a very long-time politician. You just, before you attack him, you have to think it over and observe and research. Now, if you are going to look at now, this Marcos family, just sitting down for 2 years, they have already the house in Forbes Park. Can you believe that? And he has been unemployed for how many years? After his vice presidency got lost, he never landed a job. So what do you think of that? So I don't want to judge people. I don't want to accuse both of them. But we only want transparency. That's what we had requested now. Okay? So I've been requesting this because why these 3 pictures and even the 4th is the father? Because they are the one who present or voluntarily accept to have a drug test. They voluntarily present themselves to have a drug test. So look at this family. Huh? When in fact, our first lady accuses them of drug users because she said during one of her interview that, look at them. Huh? Usually the users are the one who has a lot of tattoos. Huh? That has been long ago, that if you have a tattoo, you have a problem. Probably you've been from prison or probably you're involved in any illegal activities. And in Japan before, it's the Yakuza has that all tattoos. But now, we consider that one as fashion. Okay? So we cannot say that they are users because of their tattoo. Now, yes, okay. Now your children, we know that they don't have tattoos. That is your family upbringings. But we will prove that you are really drug free if you were undergo drug testing. President Marcos and Lisa Marcos, please. Okay? So, Samuel Ignacio. Okay. Yeah, sorry to say that you are, yeah. Thank you. You are BBM supporter, but you are here. But anyway, this channel has, we don't side anyone here. We're for everybody. We just request them for transparency. I don't strike Marcos, but I want to talk the reality. Now, if you are Marcos loyalist and you can protect him by telling me that Kati Binag is lying or so and you can prove some evidence, then maybe I will believe you. Okay? So, but I'm not accusing Marcos. By the way, I will repeat. Because all of this disseminating in social media, I do not like to hear the President of the Philippines, because I am a Filipino, that some people in other country are telling us that your president is using this kind of substance. But we cannot say otherwise. Only the answer that we do not know that because it's not proven yet. We will wait for the examination. Okay? So I don't want to side to anyone. This is politics. Okay, and we cannot get anything in politics. The only thing that we requested to the politicians, the people who are sitting in our government, to serve the people, to serve the Filipino people, especially for those very, very, what do you call this? Very, very low in society. I mean, they cannot even, they have difficulties to even complete their 3 meals a day. So that's why it's hard to say, and it is very hard. I mean, it's very painful. It hurts me, or it's painful for me to see that the people in Malacanang, sorry to say, Samuel, you are loyalist of Marcos, but I'm telling you the truth that every time in Malacanang there is always a concert, there is always a party, and this party is just not an ordinary one that they will only spend 5,000 pesos, 10,000 pesos. It's 1 million. And where is this money come from? Okay? So when in fact there is so many Filipinos that they need support. In what way? They should have to support the Department of Agriculture so that the farmers can produce enough goods to support those very difficult family. But not now. No, we cannot see free or we cannot see this. In other country, you know what are their programs in their farmers? During planting season, their fertilizers, they have a special price for their farmers. They give them a very low price for fertilizers, for whatever they need. The important one, the fertilizers, the pesticide, farm equipments. They will lower the price. They want their farmers to produce more and more. But in our country, they don't care. What they care more is to import goods. Now, if you keep on importing goods, That is not bad. And even now, the Philippines is number one, the biggest importer of goods in Southeast Asia. Now, to tell you this time, our government has passed the bill of to lower the taxes. I mean, the taxes of what do you call this? Importation. Okay, so importation. That is what we call that as, forgive me, I forgot the term. But that is to lower, to make it more explain, to more emphasize, that is to lower the taxes of the importers so that the reason that behind they will sell the rice or whatever product from other countries in a lower price. But look at now. Binaba na nila ang tarifa, rice tariff, bimaba na nila yon. Pero ang bigas hindi bumaba. So sinong na-benefited sa rice tarifa nila sa rice taxes, sa tariff? The smugglers, the sellers. So it's not the impact, it's not to the poor people. So that is why it hurts me so much. It's painful to, I cannot understand, because the monitoring and the implementation and the sincerity of the local of the national and local officials is not sincere. It's not there. Now this time, very sorry to say, but this is the truth. They are very busy gathering some resources, funding to use this coming election. That's why they need more and more money in Congress, in Senate, anywhere, everywhere, in the local officials. Now, this is not the way. This is not the way. Supposedly, magtrabaho kayo ng sinseridad. Parang ang mga tao gustong mag-support sa inyo. Hindi ninyo i-bribe ang mga tao, bigyan ninyo 500 pesos, 1,000, so that they will vote on nyo. Bigyan ng ayuda, kahit wala namang calamity, mag-ayuda kayo para iboto kayo. Hindi yan maganda. Mayroon tayo dito isa, dynamic force. BBM, drug test ASAP. Yes, that's what I said it here. Thank you. Thank you, Dynamic Force, Philippines. Yes, that's what we are talking it here. Drug testing. Soon na. Soon. We don't want to wait for long. Bakit ba magpatagalan pa? Bakit ayaw niyang tanggapin yung challenge niya? Why? This I do not know. Okay? So, I do not want to ayaw ko rin pangunahan sila. Basta gusto kong magpa-drug test na sila lahat. Okay? So, yun lang ang request ng taong people. Gusto lang ng taong people, ng Filipino people, na ikasa na ang drug testing. Para maniwala tayo. You could just imagine, guys. You could just imagine, mga kababayan kong Pilipino, sa buong sulok ng mundo. Kung nasaan, sa Amerika man kayo, sa UK man kayo, Saudi Arabia, whatever, Africa, wherever you are, Taiwan, Japan, or in China. Now, wherever you are, we should be proud of our president. We should have to protect our president and our country itself. But we cannot protect him because we don't have proof that we can fight against them. That, no, that's only a chismis because we have a proof. He undergo an examination, it's negative. Sorry for that information, it's not true. Parang ganun ba? Pero wala tayong magagawa. So, ibig sabihin, gusto yata ng Pangulo natin na tahimik lang tayo, parang siya ba? Parang si BBM din na pag mayroong tanong ang media, tumatawa lang. or else, kibit balikat lang. walang say. Yun ang gustong Pangulo natin? No, of course not. I don't like. Kaya gusto ko nang magpa-drug testing na. Itong mga Dutertes na itong tatlo, bakit nakalagay itong mga mukha dito? Kasi nagustuhan ko yung action nila na pumayag sila, nag-volunteer sila na sila magpa-drug testing, mauna sila. Kita mo, pag mayroon kayong itinatago, ayaw mo eh. Kaya makakaduda ang kilos ni PBBM. Bakit ayaw naman siya? Okay? So, Mr. President, we love you. We love you. And even your sister, we love her. And your family. But please listen to the clamor of the people. Huwag mo kaming biguin. Mahirap na kung ang taong bayan bibiguin mo. Nabigo na kami eh. Noong sona mo kakatapos makakatuwa na makakainis. Kakatapos lang ng sona mo. Eh, di ba? Kailan pa lang yun? July pa lang. Ay, wala pang isang buwan yata. Wala pa may 2022 ngayon. Yung sabi mo na 5,500 na flood control project. Tapos na yan. Okay? So, tapos na yung project na yan, nandito sa Manila, saan-saang lugar sinasabi, sabi mo, kahit saang lugar nandyan na yan. Ang tanong, ito, gusto ko lang ipalabas ito dito. Ang tanong, bakit hindi mo sabihin sa amin na, bakit wala kang data na 5 flood control projects in Makati, 5 flood control project in Quezon City, 5 control project in Taguig, 5 control project in Palawan or wherever you are in Davao or Mindanao? Why you cannot disseminate over all those? Anyway, that is a SONA. You can have all your time. And until now, you cannot pinpoint with us Filipinos that where is this project. And the worst thing and the most painful thing is that the budget 1.4 billion per day is always going out now. And where are this money now? Yun ang pinakamasakit. Ang daming taong naghihirap, kayo lang ang naka-benefit ng mga malaking amount of money. Hindi. Former President Duterte before, I salute on him very much. Why? He will always say, ito lang ang makakain natin dito sa Malacanang kasi mahiya tayo sa taong bayan. Hindi pira natin ang kinakain natin. Tama naman. Okay? So tamang-tama yun. Pero ngayon, kayo, magpa-party kayo, mag-jamming pa yung party drugs pa kayo dyan, o anong ginagawa ninyo, mag-concert pa kayo, papunta lang kayo ng concert, mag-helicopter kayo, kawala namang hiya ninyo, ang kapal naman ng mga mukha ninyo. Sorry to say this, Mr. President. But you don't need to use the chopper for your a personal recreation, supposedly. That is for emergency. And every time you move, that air transportation is very high amount of money that is involved in there. So you should have to you have to have a little delicadeza. You keep it in your heart and mind. But I wonder if your influence of illegal substance, I wonder if you can have your delicadeza. I wonder if you will still feel ashamed. Because the move of you, couple, it seems that you're not ashamed to anyone. That's why we're requesting you to have a drug test, because this behavior is not normal for us. Sorry to say that. I'm sorry, mga kababayan kong nandito. But I'm only more emotional with this because the president until now did not say anything, even ick. No, we cannot hear that. And do you think that if he will not undergo drug testing and everybody are done, baka hilain siya sa mga Pilipino dyan sa Pilipinas? Yun lang ang gusto kong mangyari, na dapat sana as peaceful as we want, but if you are stubborn, that what can we do? Okay? And may mga panglilingla pa kayo sa economy sa atin. According to the news na 19.1 million ang 0.1 million ang mga mahirap during President Duterte's time. Okay? We cannot count that because during the time there is a pandemic. Okay? But now, according to them, 17.44 million ang mga mahirap ngayon during Marcos administration. Nagbaba daw ng 2.4%. Well, thank you if that's true. But if it's only a figure manipulation, then that's another story. Okay? So that is it, mga kababayan ko, mga palangga ko sa iba't ibang sulok ng mundo. Medyo maraming oras tayong nakakain ngayon, 56 minutes na. I will be back after 1 hour and we will have another topic for our live streaming. Maraming salamat po sa inyo na nandito ngayon. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat at sana'y nasa magandang kalagayan kayo palagi. Okay? Have a blessed day, everyone. It's 6 o'clock. Have a blessed evening, everyone, wherever you are. Blessed day and blessed Sunday to everybody. Goodbye!